Good morning. Happy Saturday. Post by Salt and Ink really got under my skin today, and because it really made me think about myself. Where am I? And maybe a lot of you have the same thing as writers. I don't care if you're a poet, a novelist, or whatever. But how do I put this? So lately I've been feeling like, did I lose it? Why haven't I written? I spent decades writing compulsively, and lately I just haven't. I still love to write, I still love to read, but I think maybe there's just something on the back burner kind of coming forward soon. I feel that way. I hope I'm right. But Salt and Ink really made me think today. It was a post about something about talent ration or something like that. I'll get to it in 1 second. And so I kind of wanted to put that question out there. When you guys ever feel like you're tapped out or you're wrung dry, what do? Right? I'm starting to wonder what I should do. So I just wanted to share that thought before I jump into the video. So today it's going to be Salt and Ink and Thirsty Pen. And I'm going to revisit Area Man. Last video, Area Man kind of got the shaft because of the content, so I'm going to revisit him. And 3, 2, 1, go. This was the talent rations. So I just saw this. Do you ever worry that the talent has taken its leave of you? That you use up all your talent ration for your lifetime. So poof, now you're down to like 7% left inside you. And it really fucking makes you heartbroken because once upon a time you had so much angst and intensity and insight that if you didn't get it out onto a written format, it would combust in a big sticky mess all over your house. Something similar happened when I dropped a can of Coke on the floor, then immediately opened it. Big whoops. Remember back when you had several somethings that were ridiculously meaningful to say? When people watched and listened to every word, wasn't it a bit magical? Tell me those days aren't gone, that the talent in you is simply hibernating like a big, grumpy, cantankerous bear. And you can get it back when winter is over. I'm begging. Yeah, that. And so what I liked about this post, in one of my favorite portals, Stream of Consciousness, I fucking love this portal, is this is a writer that this is just straight shooting, right? And I like that because when I get into a couple of poems she wrote, you'll see what I mean. This is just putting it out there. And the reply was, "You still got it." And she responded, "Want to go for some tequila? My treat. And thanks, bros." Well, you're welcome. And to answer your question, yes, please. Salt and Ink. Here we go. On a wall of a million other ordinary types of words, I can only see your name and its refusal to blend in. The others fade softly away, a coterie of waving wallflowers. But not yours, never yours. Your name shows up strong, bright, bold, striking, a flare in the moonless sky. Beautiful. I'm going to, of course, link her into this description. Like my arrow for like directives. I'm going to link all this. But no, I will put her link in here. And also Thirsty Pens. This is this guy, the second you get bored, you get boring. That's true. That's good too. I like that. So I love this avatar, whatever they're called. I'm old. I don't fucking know what, but this background photo. And I love this. This is cool. I liked all of these ION words. Yeah, so when I read this, I was, of course, called back to that NXS video, mediate the one world fate. So let's look at Thirsty Pen. There was one I wanted to read by Thirsty Pen that caught my eye. This might be it. Moonlight Orchid. Ephemeral, her wet petals sweet berry indigo, colors flowing like wine, midnight bacchanalia. Nature inhales, bare cheek beckons. Stars shine laughter, fireflies twinkle, barefoot moss, ready lips. Shimmer waiting, raise her like air, held tight to my animal bare skin. Tease my teeth, tattoo her soul, imprints on mine. Spirits embrace, eternal moonlight. Yeah, well, she nailed it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And, when I read this, I kind of got this dreamy, like, gray, cloudy beach feeling with like a bunch of wine, Roman style, like he said. So I'm going to leave his link, of course, in the description, and go to Area Man, Berlin. I want to feel like that Syrian man unloading his family onto the shores of Greece. I want to love everything I've been given. Yeah, me too. Ceasefire. There are some things you are not qualified to have an opinion on. There is loss and damage, so horribly deep that there isn't a Bible thick enough or a bottle deep enough to dive into to begin to touch the pain. You bumbling headache factories, quivering with flapping jaws, poisonous tongues, and folded arms. I'm not talking about me, so fuck you. Yeah, that's Burdette fashion right there. Ride the wild. Animal urine dumping, stench drawn, glaring watercolor brain damage. Collapsed faces, peering into the psyche, battered dark radio, hecklers, killing life. All hell breaks loose. Ride the wild, take the pain. God is here. Nice. Up against the 8-ball. Let my words be a testament to my insanity. Even now, killing me like your pain still does you. And let my brevity speak volumes from the heart. I am truly speechless for the first time for what I gave, when I, like you, was convinced I had nothing. Strange gods. Socrates refused to take it back. That's why they made him drink. The deadly hemlock, I can totally relate. That's why I drink. Anything I can get my hands on. Well, I've had many nights like that with Burdette, and yeah, he does. Fucking drink you under the table, I don't care who you are, with a pronounced limp. He would always show up unannounced, like predatory things do. He would chatter incessantly, like somebody who needed a new best friend, a collector of souls narrowing down, on his way out the front door, to case the laundromat, to the liquor store, to forget. Getting to know you, by way of reading books on warfare and mental illness, attempting to understand that limey Fruit Loop Alfred Tennyson, feeding the drift, listening to the terrible music of the Fugs, and myself getting to know me before we go, the way of the buffalo. That's really good. I haven't read this one. Well, you have me at pornographic sensory overload. There was one I wanted to read, though. You guys, I'm trying to find it. So this is it. This is one of my favorite poems I've read in a long time, so How I Move. Now I saw why you gave it to me, the way curtains cough light to make things that are pretty even more beautiful. I said it looked like somebody started out strong, then dropped it and couldn't let go. And the somebody they loved caught it like a baby as I handed it back to her, still in love with you. Just, yeah. For a guy like this to put that out there, if you knew him, that took a lot of balls for him to put that out there. And I said, this is beautiful, man. It hurt to write. Thanks for the push. Well, anytime, man. Anytime. So that's going to wrap today, this trio. It's been a good Saturday so far, so I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take good care.